I mean, this is really interesting. It's really interesting. Princess Kate, right? Diagnosis into the mix because remember, she how you remember her? She she's young. So so she been cancer free for how many months? For a while. She has been cancer free for several months and she can't function. Now, this is quite interesting. Now, I got my news articles up. Princess Kate. No, wait a minute. She's able to attend Wimbledon, but Kate Middleton skips Prince William's annual polo match as she struggles to function normally after cancer battle. Now, if you're she still can't function normally. So it's like, okay, so is she better? Is she not better? Does she have incompetent doctors? And if they're incompetent doctors, I mean, come on now. If you are a part of the royal family, you are a part of the sovereign. The rules do not apply to you, but you're still struggling after the cancer treatment. And it's quite interesting. It's very interesting, and then it makes you stop and wonder: is this the reason why Duchess Meghan and Prince Harry catch so much flack? Is that why? Because she's not doing any work? Did she misunderstand what a princess is? That's an actual job. It's not only a title, but it's a job. And so far, she has been going on more vacations than actually doing any work. So she couldn't go support her husband, and they say that their marriage is strong while looking at Prince Harry and Duchess Meghan and throwing all this propaganda out there about them that their marriage is breaking up, blah, 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 blah. But then Princess Kate can't do anything for her husband. Okay, let's take a quick look at it. Okay, Kate Middleton is easing back into her royal routine after going into remission from cancer. The Princess of Wales, 43, skips her husband Prince William's annual polo match on Friday. Every year, the Prince of Wales, 43, competes in out of um out of sourcing incorporated Royal Charity Polo Cup, which raises funds for the various charities that the royal couple support. Now, this right here is just more than a polo match, but it is to raise money to support the charities. Okay. So she's been doing this and she doesn't go. It is part of her job to be there. But what I find rather interesting, this is what I find interesting, and that is that she was able to go to a Wimbledon match. And she's there with Billie Jean King. Billie Jean King was a tennis player back in the 80s and 90s, actually 70s, and a big phenomena. And she's a heck of a tennis player. She was really out there between her and Chris Everett Lloyd, but I don't want to distract it. But she was there. Kate Kate Middleton was there, so she had no problem going there, and everybody gave her a standing ovation and clap and say, "Hey, good job, you beat cancer, great job, great job, great job." But then she can't support her husband because she's still not functioning normally. So was she functioning normally at the Wimbledon match? Is that when she functioned normally? Or does she function normally whenever it suits her? So you got to stop and think. Does she really want to work? Does she want to pull her weight? Does she want to earn her wages? Does she? because I really think that that they might need to rearrange some things when it comes to being employed. I'm going to say this again. They may want to think to rearrange some things when it comes to employment. Now, the royals, they just go open up charities and they go to these charities, go to whatever function, shake hands, and I believe it's a little bit more than that. And then they go for appearances for people to buy tickets to raise money. Well, she's not doing that. She's doing the exact opposite. She's spending all of the money. So you can see, or I can't say you can see, but one would think that she's not a natural go getter. You got to be a natural go getter to have that type of position. Queen Elizabeth, with cancer, never stopped working, never stopped. And if she did not look at her mother in law as an example to say, okay, yeah, this is how I'm supposed to do things, she's showing me what I'm supposed to do because you are, well, she will be the next queen of the realm. And is she going to be a lazy queen of the realm? Is she going to be lazy? Is she going to leave it up? I mean, man, oh my goodness. I mean, royalists, help me out here. Help me out here. Help me understand how you have so much flack for the royal Sussexes, and you can see all the flaws while ignoring what the royal whales are doing in your face, and it's okay with you. It is okay for you to look at one situation and criticize it, look at another situation and ignore what's being done. And the one who you are ignoring has so much power. That is what's outrageous. The royal Sussexes do not have the power as the royal whales, but then you give them the most flack. And they're doing the most work. In fact, they are supporting themselves. They are not relying on the Commonwealth's money. However, the royal whales are, and they are doing the least. Now, I understand that people back whatever, whether if it's a political party, a person, your favorite royal, but you should be able to step out, take a step back and look and say, okay, they're messing up. And in order for me to back a person, a group, a political party, they need to hold the standards in which they lay down, and they're not holding the standards. The royal, my X space just stopped. Okay, they're not holding the standards. The royal whales are not holding the standards of what it is to be royal. Those are jobs, job titles, and job descriptions. Now, the royal Sussexes, they exude of what it means to be royal. Now, they're not asking for any money from the royal family, just simply protection, which they can't give them. And the fact that King Charles, oh my goodness, he is a disaster. He did everything for Queen Consort Camilla. Man, oh man, oh man. Well, he'll suffer. Anyway, the royal Sussexes are out there doing their charities, even though being ruthlessly attacked by the royal whales and even by King Charles and Queen Consort Camilla. I never seen a bunch of royal haters, and they are showing the royals what you are supposed to do. And they're not doing it. They are not. They are pillaging the royal bank. But that's just my 2 cents. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Prince Harry is going around the world working on his charity, the Viticus Games, and he's going to these different countries, the heads of states, making business deals to make his charity work to do good for the world. Now, and even for the Commonwealth. Now, is Prince William doing that? No. Is King Charles doing that? No. He doesn't even, man, oh man, he's going to have they're going to write terrible things about him in history. Him and that adulterous woman, but I'll leave it right there. Prince Harry and Duchess Meghan are showing the standard. And if you look at Royal Princess Anne, she shows you the standard, and her children show the standard, and her children do not hold world titles, but they show the standard. Now, for some reason, that's not seeping down to Prince William and Princess Kate. It's not seeping down to them for some reason. It's sort of bouncing over their heads. And I think that that's done on purpose for them because they don't want to work. Even Prince William came out and said, I'm going to pull back on duties. Dude, and yes, I say dude respectfully. Do you quite understand that the world is getting ready to go into complete chaos and you're talking about stepping back? You should be stepping forward. You are over the entire Commonwealth. You have 54 countries that are under your feet, and you're talking about stepping back. Well, I'm going to leave that right there, right there. Please like and subscribe.